Yo, what up? No time for that. There's no time for the no timers. You know what I mean? Pretty cool, Colossus.
Mastery.
I was thinking about not going live since the movie night, but I saw you and Hoodie and Dexter's stream, and I was like, you know what? Might as well. Plus, I keep the streak going. Yo, this is a trippy Marvel boy. Yo, that's rowdy. Yo, this is super rowdy. Only 700 gold, too. That's tempting. Pretty tempting, not gonna lie. Alright, let's get games in very quick. Yo, Nim, hold on. Don't forget to click your rewards. On what? Speaking of rewards, Twitch is doing something in like collaboration with Elden Ring's Night Rain launch, where if you do like a shared a stream together with a shared chat in that category, you and your chat get exclusive what was I gonna say? Badges. Okay, what is this for? Is this for everybody? Yo, what up, Cal? Is this for everybody? Did you see what I sent in strategy channel? Or do you already have the? I did. Good comms. I replied in the Marvel Snap thread. I said good comms, Nim. Yeah. What up, Cal? What was this for? You say finally sent. I'm not sure. I don't remember. That's rowdy. Yo, Nim, if you're in a position, will you make a pinned message about movie night in the Discord channel for at 9? Okay, that is incredible.
Mastery. Mastery.
Ooh.
Mastery.
Okay, I'm not actually sure what they changed. Let's see what we got here. It's been a while. We're glad to be back with the routine with an OTA and aim to resume our regularly scheduled programming soon. We know everyone enjoys a consistent pace. However, we will be having a slight stutter in June as well. Okay, architectural updates. Boom, boom. With a lengthy reprieve from OTAs, the metagame did settle into a more rigid structure than we'd like to see. To that end, we're making several nerfs to high-profile cards in our top decks, aiming to ensure some churn within the metagame. Strange Supreme, that, yeah, I feel like he could have launched with that, but okay. Making the shield a zero cost, that's also solid. They are taking away the Time Stone's draw. We're taking aim at the current metagame Tyrant. Small changes that should weaken some of today's strongest cards, fostering additional competition in the mid-range. An obvious candidate, yep. Proven to be a force alongside Stones. That's definitely a role we knew the card would play, but Supreme Strength has exceeded our expectations enough to merit a nerf. It may not seem that this power update will have a big impact, but it's easy to remember the blowout games where. Well, the other thing is people might not realize with the one difference though is like that one difference could can often give the person playing against Strange Supreme initiative on turn 3 to Red Guardian it before they Cosmo it. So that right there is already a big, like, you know what I mean, in terms of going into turn 3 with initiative or not, and then being able to Red Guardian it versus having the Cosmo protect it. But it's easy to remember the blowout games where Supreme got big enough. There are plenty of close games that tend to be worth a lot more cubes. Our first swing at Sam Wilson was light, in part because we didn't want to make a huge shift, and because he was still relatively like a battle pass card. Was a solid card in a lot of decks rather than being the best card in a very strong one, which is generally what we like to see. Since then, Sam's stock has continued to rise and fuel the metagames, so we're shifting our approach to better compensate for the consistency Sam affords by moving base power to Sam. This weakens the shield's. Wait, did they move him up? No. This weakens the shield's impact on the early game, and which again is an initiative thing, which is big, and specifically makes it worse fodder for Strange Supreme. Alongside these changes, we're taking more direct aim at Thanos by removing a draw. Okay, major strength of Thanos has become the deck's capacity to justify playing more tech cards. Yep. With lower power than other decks can sustain because the stones turn into power without using slots via Strange Supreme, while Thanos himself has been become a very efficient play. Yep. Alright, Hazmat. Ooh, a 3-3. While Thanos has earned the majority of players' ire, the other candidate for best deck has quietly been an Afflict-based deck leaning hard on Hazmat. By far the worst matchup for Thanos. Beyond supporting a very strong deck. Oh, gosh forbid a deck comes out to counter what's been the best. Beyond supporting a very strong deck, Hazmat also constrains our design space by being arguably the best enabler for synergy designs. A similar challenge we encountered with Luke Cage. We'd like to create more room for those cards to exist at a more diverse range. Sorry, I had to turn the music down. Of strength, so we're going to explore weakening Hazmat in this role and monitor how that impacts the performance of other designs. This will also make the 1-2 punch of Luke Cage more difficult to deploy. Yep. Sauron's going down to a 1. A 1-3? From all ongoing cards in your hand. Oh, they took away the hand. Went back to just the deck. 1-3. Backed by the relatively recent buff to 2-2, Sauron deck has quietly positioned itself as one of the best decks in the metagame for a while. We've been fine to let it fly under the radar, but the changes above are aiming to create a lot of shifts at the top. We don't want to leave their heir apparent in the pole position. Given all of its tough matchups are receiving nerfs, and the deck itself is pushing out. To that end, we're narrowing Sauron's effect to create more pressure on the drawbacks of cards like Ebony Maw and Starbrand. Okay. Makari's going to lose a point of power. We don't need to read that. These aren't the spiciest changes, but we're making a couple minor quality of life updates. Kahori, each card in your hand gives one of your other cards in play +1 power. And gives one of your other. What is changed? This is just a text update to clarify that Kahori ignores herself. Each card in your hand gives one of your other. Oh, wow. Location enabled, Isle of Silence. Ongoing effects are disabled. We disabled Isle of Silence, oh the irony, due to an FX bug. Especially Iron Patriot, we addressed that issue. Buffing cards. Beyond the updates targeting metagame balance specifically, we've got a variety of updates for aiming to push some underperforming cards into the light. Storm's going back down to a 3 cost. Flooding, this is the last turn. That's a word change. Oh, yeah, exactly. I was going to say, that's going to change that, how that works. Cards can't play here. We previously changed Storm to 4-5, weakening our synergy with Legion and War Machine, proving popular and frustrating. Along the way, we also decided to evaluate how Legion should work with similarly timed locations, as flooding itself was inconsistent. We built in that way in part because so many playtesters expected Legion to flood the board in a single turn. In the end, we decided that copies of locations would not inherit. We decided that copies of locations would not inherit the turn timing status of the original. Even though they say that, I think it will still functionally operate the same with certain cards like Asgard and X-Mansion, Valley of the Hand, because it will, like, it would presumably, the copies of those locations would still fall after the timing window. So, anyways, it'll weaken the interaction with Legion by delaying the copies of Floodin for another turn. Toxie Doxie, extra 2 points of power. that the only change? She was aimed to be a novel addition to cards that benefit from hand buff, like your boy's modern cloning. Appreciate the pinned message, Nim. Hey, Cell, how are you? How's your Thursday been? Toxie is playable now. Yeah, I just got to that. Um, yeah, okay, that's cool. You're the modern cloning deck. I can try her in this again. All right, we gotta get done reading. We gotta play. Um, First time another card moves here, another one of your cards. Oh, that's dope. One thing I didn't like about Hercules is when I have the few times tried to use them is if like I'm using a card like Spider-Man, or maybe that's not the right example, but there were times where he would kick my opponent's card when I would want him to kick my card, I guess. Um Maybe it happened on with like a Bifrost match, but anywho, and I was like, no, I wanted it to kick my vulture or whatever it was. So that alone, this is a fairly minor change, but we've seen a surprising number of pleas to limit Hercules to your yes. We're happy to try it out and see what happens, especially with more automated moves like Zorn. Annihilus getting a point of power, that makes sense since Strange Supreme kind of like nullifies the clog. The story is almost completely opposite for Annihilus, who immediately joined the metagame in a big way before sliding into obscurity. With players filling locations a bit more often, an additional disruption like yep, exactly. Agreed. Electro getting a point of power, that again could be a bigger change than it looks like when it comes to initiative on turn 4. Cerebro, ooh, going back up to a 3 cost. Ooh. I mean, any buff to Cerebro, it's no surprise to see Dexter running it, but the brief time I was in his stream, I wasn't even paying attention to the number that his Cerebro was giving. That's pretty cool. Some of that splash damage it takes from cards. Yep. All right. That's cool. Pretty cool update. Let's try no modern cloning with Toxie Doxie now. Yeah, you gotta remember the channel points in Twitch are what are we putting in? Toxie Doxie. Let's try with no Hulkbuster for a bit. And Toxie Doxie. Oh, the channel points are much harder to get. Like I can't just like type in a command to give channel points. So when betting those, you gotta be smart. Those are tough to get. Especially when you're like an account is not subbed, because you get them at a faster rate when subbed. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you gotta be careful with those. Now when it comes to Creed Seed, that's a little different. They come in droves. Oh, we must have just hit that threshold of the night where Sauce and Ben hooked your boy up with like 50 subs in one night. Because we dropped from 95 to 49 within a couple minutes. So you mad? Cried off all of my Yondu makeup. Nice. Yo, Fastos is a pretty cool card. Okay, that's not cool. I don't got... Hold on, let me get untapped up. I can't speak right now. Yo, I also got the basketball game up. Life is good. The Knicks are up 9 right now. Dude. Could be. Could be. Would be. Oh, man. Goose Magoose. Goose Magoose. Oh, he should have shot that. Oh, 2 hits on Scarlet Spider? Love to see it. Damn. Little late. Okay, we don't hate this. Kind of want to snap. War Machine makes it a little awkward. Infinite coming out next turn. He's got a lot of juice over here. A lot of juice. Cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. He's got initiative. I think he moves War Machine. One of these two 6-cost cards over here. He's gonna like his chances. He's gonna play Infinite on the left. So we move. We go. No. Punch. Toxie Doxie. No. I mean, we're kind of punting right. Right? Or is it this? This. Okay, hold on. Right, oh, but this still doesn't even... This is all dumb. Oh, this is dumb. I shouldn't have stayed in. Not necessarily. Yeah, I lost this probably. I didn't even think about it. But if you want, do you mind retyping it up with the movie in it? It's gonna be Spirited Away. Oh, land middle. Land middle for your boy. Needs it desperately. Pretty please. What up, Ben? Hey, I hope y'all have 7TV enabled because y'all typing hey, look what it creates. There's a black and purple one. That's too much like the Baltimore Ravens for my liking, sir. Dang. Scarlet Spider let me down. Also, I could have just played her to the right like I thought, and that could have won it. Who in chat has seen Spirited Away before? One in chat if you've seen it. 2 if you haven't. I might need to change it then. Too many ones. Yo, Cal, movie night in the Discord. Might have to make it audible. I shouldn't have stayed though. I knew that. You have... I don't know that first word. An Aragorn sword? Is that supposed to be Theoden? Theoden and Aragorn sword? I can't even tell. I don't even know what Theoden's sword looks like off the top of my head, but that's bad. Actually, yeah, I do. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. And that's pretty fire. That might be even doper than Aragorn's. Aragorn's is a little cliche at this point, you know? Shout out Narsil / Anduril, but... Ooh, I kind of want a Toxie Doxie here. Because other than Lasher... Maybe I play her next turn. Like, other than Lasher, Gwenpool and Shang won't be able to be played anyway, so her restriction doesn't matter. But I think I do this. It's too hard to pass up. I was considering it, but I wanted to save it for the last day. What's the last day? No way TJ McConnell misses that wide open shot. Pascal Siakam with the offensive board, though. Good defense so far. Triple handoff. That's... Oh... That surge is stunning. Have you fought any lockdown decks? Not yet. To France on the 13th and London on the 19th. So you're in Japan until like the 11th or 12th? On the bullet train? Dude, I'm so jealous. So jealous. Yeah, well, we want to play Gwynpool, but also we don't want that to do its thing. So I think I'm just going to do that. Oh, that's a big play by Karl Anthony Towns. Modern areas, shrines, and there's... Where are you at? Like, what two cities are you going between right now? Damn, he wins that? Sad. Wait. Oh, it decided it already. Oh, well. Although that extra energy would have been cool. Would have been real cool. Would have been cool. What up, Steel? Is this one of those nights you'll be up through the night to stay on the work sleep schedule? I'm absolutely loving Liverpool's activity this transfer window. Frimpong, Kirkez, and Verts on the way. It looks likely, doesn't it? It looks likely. With each passing day. Although none confirmed yet. Granted, you can't technically, I think, until what, to the first or the second, but it looks good, dude. I think the coolest thing is, to a lot of people, Verts is the best available player out of everyone that's like likely to make a move this summer, I think. So, and I actually, with us getting Frimpong, I didn't think we would double dip in Leverkusen and get him as well. So, if we get him, that's very neat. He has initiative. Great Web's gonna just do something fierce and naughty to me regardless. Real fierce and naughty. Maybe I do this. He plays something else. It pulls his Magneto. I win 11 to 10. This is probably dumb. Great Web is a nuisance. Question mark? Uh-oh. That's not cool. Damn, I didn't see that coming. I just got bamboozled. It's possible. Move Ares. I could have moved Ares. I think I still lose, though, if it moves Ares. Never mind. Wait, no. Yeah, if it moves Ares, I win. Because the -2 of Surge would have still been in the middle. That's also asking for a lot. That's asking for a 1 and 6. The word Liverpool is Liverpool. What is it? Is it like Bloody Mary? The Boogeyman? Liverpool. Yo, it is cool, though. For the first time in English football history, 5 different, like, top flight clubs won a trophy in the same season. And then your immediate response might be, well, yeah, with the added conference league, it's a little easier to pull that off. But, yeah, and that's slightly true. or you might be like, yeah, with the conference league, yeah, of course, a team can do that, or a country can do that now, but it's like technically England has had the opportunity to potentially win 5 trophies for 5 different teams for 60 years, right? The European Cup, the UEFA Cup, aka Champions League, Europa League, League Cup, FA Cup, Premier League. Now there's 6 competitions to win, but anywho, I thought that was dope. All right, let's play a little CR before movie night. We've hit these. There's a lot in this OTA, but I don't know. Also, wow, we just lost 2 heartbreaking 4 cubers. This all goes back to what the evil Nim put on us last night. All right, hold on. Let's do a quick little gamba before we dip. Quick gamba. Yo, legs all over my ears. Yo, Ben, thank you for the bits. Ooh, Nim, will you get us gamba running? Thank you. They smoked during the season. I'm kind of bummed we only finished with 84 points. Not to sound greedy, but I really wanted to get at least 88. You know, when we clinched the title, we still could have gotten 94 from that point on. I wanted 88, 87, 88. Yeah, I'll be up tonight. That same Egyptian. Ooh, I got an emote for him. Can we get some Salahs in the chat, please? We are going to defend the league. Birch has stated he's leaving after the contract. If they don't sell him, told Bayern and City no, he's a Scouser now. They want to dip. And Frimpong was in Boston recently. I know that's not everything. By the way, Gambas are live in chat. I know that's not everything because Frimpong is a New Balance athlete, but New Balance is also like kind of owned or partially owned by Fenway Sports Group. So, in fact, New Balance was briefly Liverpool's kit manufacturer. Frimpong's won in the move even before. Winning a European trophy for Arsenal is almost biblical. It is crazy. Yeah, Arsenal. Wait, Cal, did you find me through the Dexter raid? They sold 3 seasons, bro. Second place merchants making me depressed. Wait, Ben, this is what I don't get. Sometimes it feels like you're a Tottenham fan, and sometimes it's like, are you an Arsenal fan? Please don't tell me you're both. That just seems impossible. And thanks again for the bits, truly. I wanna feel your legs all over my ears. I think, dude, there's a reports that Arsenal's going after Sekos, I think is how you pronounce it. And that could be a good pickup. Be a lot of juice. Arsenal's weird. They got such a good squad on paper. Gamba up, Dirty Bird. Dirty Bits. Yeah, they didn't care about the remaining games. You were just looking at the category? Gotcha. Hell yeah. Yeah, and that's one of those extra benefits of being rated. Is not only do you get all the viewers directly from the raid, but then you're higher in the category for new people to find you. I'm glad you found me. And I didn't know that you also a big Liverpool fan or footy fan. Also, shout out Nim being the only one who put up Salah in chat. So Nim gets some Creed seed. Shout out Nim. Alright, let's do this. Give me something juicy. Although I got Inked Crackle, so this was the last split I got. It's gotta come on. You gotta do better than this. Please. Ready, please. Okay. This is another one where it's all subjective and it's weird. I really like this. Now, it's not going to be a rowdy split. Obviously, this is going to be no bananas, right? But, this is pretty rowdy, in my opinion. The foils, you still get some of the background art. The cosmic flare with a character like Blue Marvel. I mean, yes, please. I don't love Green Crackle with Blue Marvel, but green is my favorite color, so I do like that. I don't know if I have all the like that'd be cool if they added the ability to search by like your crackles. I don't even know if I have all of the colors represented in the crackle. So we got white. I know I have black. I got white. We've seen green. Hmm. White and green. I have black somewhere. I forgot how many cards we have. Hold on, let me sort by this. I feel like more of my crackles are up here. Okay, we have red. We have green, white, red, purple. Purple's pretty rowdy. I think purple can look good even on cards where it doesn't really match up well. So that's 4 of them. Green, white, red, purple. Uh, Black. What else is there? Oh, there's blue. Um, is it Mystique? Oh yeah. I got a God split with, well, not really. It's foil and ink, but blue crackle with Mystique is just very nice. What other colors are there? Is there gold? The gold? Ooh, I don't know if I have a gold. And then there's rainbow. Sunspot maybe? No. We need a gold crackle. Okay, let me do a little CR before movie night. He likes Arsenal, but he has a redeem for 100,000 that makes him a Tottenham fan for the day. Only 100,000, bruh. To have me be a United fan or a Everton fan for a day, you need to be like. Granted, channel points are harder to come by. 100K actually is a lot of channel points, but it need to be a quarter mil. I need a quarter mil here. What's going on here? Uh, we're trying. There it is. Look at us go. Okay. I meant 35. Okay, I don't know where. Okay, Green Marble. I don't even know what happens in this game whatsoever. I know you've explained it before. That to me, honestly, one of the dopest parts at this point is the collecting the cards. It's been 3 days since I won a Gamba. Sauron got butchered. You think? In a way, I think it. I guess we'll have to see how it plays out. Obviously, it not hitting your hand hurts a little bit, but the playing it on one or being able to play it on one helps you hit more cards in your deck. Obviously, I play him. Try since day 6 of Streamtacular. What even day are we on? I don't think I think today's 13 actually. I put 12 in the title, but well, that's a good question. Wait, I gotta figure that out. 1 second. Past broadcast. What's today? The 29th? 28th. Yeah, today's actually the 13th. Mess that up. 13 days straight. We got to go at least 2 weeks. I had initially set it at a month. I You know. Whoa, is it this just came into the game? New Evo that dropped today, or is that just news about it? Like, is it just telling people it's coming up? I don't feel like reading that. You won't. That's not me. Yeah, only took the card draw away from the time stone. I want golden rainbow crackle from my Thanos, but I probably never get it. I got honestly, I have an inked Thanos. I have an inked with a white Stardust, inked plus white Stardust, and it because of Thanos and the it looks so good. So that's kind of what's cool is you can get some pretty sick splits even with some not marquee flares and finishes. Not possible. No number is enough. Yeah, like I say a quarter mil, but even then, it's like I guess it depends on the extent of what are we talking about. Quote, be a fan. If it's just like wearing a kit that is like purchased or sent to me that I don't have to spend a dime on and just stream as normal, I can probably do that for like a quarter mil or something, right? But if it's actually like root for them and like, yeah, let's go, come on, Rasmus, yeah, Bruno, yeah, switch, let's go, Bruno. No, thank you. I'd rather be shirtless than for a nightmare. On reveal, replace the text of each card in your hand with text from a random. That's what nightmare does. What? Clash so much. Yeah, I only just got into it, as you might know. Again, I think part of what kind of got me is I do like tower defense games. Now, this isn't exactly a tower defense game. Like, you're not totally making things serpentine, right? Um, and like pathing them, but it's a little of that, and it's a little of because like tower defense games though, it is a lot about aggro, like understanding what can draw the attention of certain units and like it's the biggest thing is it's a big game of rock paper scissors and a lot of um different ways. Like basically you have some characters like this giant will only target buildings, right? So oh oh that was probably premature. Like this giant will only target buildings. So you have some buildings like this cannon which you would throw out to distract your opponent's units who only attack buildings. So yeah, just some rock paper scissors. Oh, not ideal. I think we leave it. But that oh no. So like once you start getting, I'll say the most satisfying moments are when, let's say it's late in the game and your opponent sends like stuff down each lane and it's like the responses that you need are like, let's say they throw three things at you and you have the three answers. It's just about playing them accurately and with quick reactions, and you go like boom, one on the left, one on the, you're like boom boom boom. It's mad satisfying. Mad satisfying. So like this guy doesn't necessarily only go for buildings, but he's a really dangerous unit. So you definitely want to distract him because he charges up. Yo, Nightmare sounds crazy. Easy. Yo, this is another one of those songs that is just louder than others. I've already turned it down to minus 30%. I still feel like it's loud as heck. Marshmallow be going crazy. This is another. Okay, true. Some weird combinations look good. Cope card, but it looks fun. What cost is it? If you're still there, Cal. The nightmare. What is cost and power gonna be? Do some war, please. Okay. How? Where? The nightmare card. What's its cost and power gonna be? Yeah, I was never into tower defense. I'm more of an adventure sports game. Yeah, I feel that. I also love me some of those as well. I've had my for a decade straight. I was obsessed with pro clubs, FIFA overall, but especially pro clubs, and then captain your country before that. Where do I go? Dang, day two, no cam. Yeah, too ugly. Nick's actually leading, indeed. They're up 13 as it currently stands 3 minutes ago, but Halliburton did just hit a free throw. He's back at it. Yo, Sauce, I don't know if you saw, but there's like they have some new Elden Ring like exclusive time limited badges that Twitch can earn in collaboration with the release, which is kind of cool. Where do I go? Is somebody gonna tell me? It's almost 9 o'clock. I got time for one more game, and then movie night in the Discord. 2-2, gotcha. What's it do again? On reveal, replace the text of each card in your hand with text from a random card of the same cost. Weird. Um, bottom right here. Dude, I don't even remember how to play a deck like this. That's pretty expensive. Only 3.4? We run it? One game. Wait, hold on, that's what it's gonna replace the text. Oh, dude. Yo. Yo, that's a combination to oof. Not only remove his negative, but simultaneously getting the most of her positive. Ooh, I'm gonna do it? Cause I've never used this before. I'm gonna zap them and tap them. Here we go. Okay, they're kind of zapping me back. You gotta stop that. Get zapped. Uh-oh. Speaking of zaps. Oh, dude, this Inferno Tower is putting in the Lord's work. When I'm with you. Yo, this guy's only level 7. Huh? If I lose this, we don't talk about it. Please, we really shouldn't talk about it if I do. For the sake of like me continuing to play the game. What comes out next week? No, next week's the new season, so it's like 4 new cards at once, yeah? Uh-oh. Yeah, a lot of that was reactionary, late, and unneeded. Counter push. Yeah, I think there's 4 cards coming. The season pass and then 3 new guys, new Johnsons. Is the Inferno Tower good against the Witch? Probably good against him. Yeah, nope. That's not who we wanted to target. Uh-oh. No me gusta. Dude. Not ideal, guys. I don't know how to make a push here. I think I accidentally spoke it into existence. Yes, he missed. Haha. Needed it. Needed it real bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a quick reactionary panic one, but new Series 5 card. Hold on, I'll have to read that in a second. Oh, we've probably lost this guy. Kinda scary, kinda spooky. Oh, we need something. Hog Rider, come to me. Get over there. Big Papa. I need you to get in there knuckles deep. Fast. Thank you. Well, we lose on the left. No, we don't. Yes, we do. No, we don't. Dad, we tried. We lost to a level 7. Yeah, the on reveal card you're talking about is Morgan Le Fay. Guys. Granted, I was using cards I don't use often. Lightning, which I think I did well with the lightning. I didn't know how to use minions or really well at all. Alright, a deck we're more familiar with. Yeah, this is our bread and butter and our sweet molasses. Alright, last game, then we gotta do movie night. At the start of each turn, add in it. Yeah. We went over them yesterday on stream. I think it was yesterday. I can't even remember. The days are blending together. Because I had 6,000 collector's tokens, and I was debating if I should open a pack of any sort. And then when I saw that I wasn't like super needing of any of the upcoming cards necessarily, I opened a pack, and we got, I don't even remember, Goliath maybe? Was it Goliath? The options that I had at the time were Kahori, Zorn, however you pronounce it, Elixir, Goliath. Oh, it's too late for the giant push. That's okay, we're doing okay. Splash him from across the river, a little splash splash. Yeah, you got that. Turn around. Witch. Ma'am. They're, thank you. Silly girl. A girl has no name. Back in the pocket as I was born and bred to do. I don't know about bread, but very P.E.K.K.A, very breedable. Very P.E.K.K.A, very breedable. No, you're good, Cal, in regards to the info dump. You're well, info dump all you want, just, you know, not that you were, but don't expect an immediate reading of it, I guess. As long as you're not mad at me for taking a little time to actually get to it. Oh, I don't mind info dumps one bit. I don't mind dumps at all. You already opened your global bounty thing? Is that the thing where we got Wolverine and Gambit and the 500 and premium mystery variant? If so, then yes, sir. I got purple neon with my random border. And then I got, I don't even remember. So we got the what? The Colossus for the daily login. We got a Wolverine. We got a Gambit. Yeah, and then I don't remember my PMV. Oh. Hey, we won War Thing. We did War Thing, guys. War Thing good? We did it. You know how wait. Does a war last all month? Is this all part cuz I remember earlier coming to this screen, right? And there was like a long river and the boats were kind of lined up and there it showed a number over each boat, I guess our score, and then we were in front. And then boop doop 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 doop. And then at one point, maybe a week or so ago, there was an animation where like all of the boats, it like doot, it kind of like did like a Mario Kart. We all filed into place, and it was like, "Congrats, you guys won." And then now we're in this like island thing. So like, what's going on here? What are we doing? Is this like the after war powwow? Everyone gets hammered together at the bars. Slightly different each week. But are we playing the same group of opponent? Like we've been playing these four other clans for a couple weeks and like various stages, I guess. Ooh, sudden death from the jump. First player to take a tower. You know what sounds like it would be really good in this format? An offensive P.E.K.K.A. that no one's expecting. What does it say? Tap to see the leaderboard? Ooh, look at us go. Oh, okay. Is this kind of the stages, I guess? Maybe? Week 4. I'm getting it. I'm figuring it out, I think. In the training days and battle days, prepare boat defenses and earn gold by practicing with your war decks. Battle and duels to collect medals for your clan. The clan that finishes highest. Okay. Clan boats cannot be attacked at the clan war coliseum. No defenses are needed. Yeah, we're just all chilling here, man. Okay, time for movie night. All right, I'll do one more game. That way it's an even hour-long stream, hopefully. Nice, clean number. Movie night's open for all followers. You just got to follow the stream and the Discord. Last game. Oh, I love when it clanks on me. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should have done Valkyrie from the jump. I forgot that Derp went in aggro her. And then I shouldn't have played Valkyrie then because she's not going to do that much damage relatively. I'm just no good. No good. No worries still. Have a good rest of your night through the morning. Drop into the Discord if you want, man. Oh yeah, man. Oh, dude, preemptive derpy got me in trouble. It's okay. Damn. Not ideal. Preemptive derp got me. Ooh, that freeze. That thing lasts eternities. Like that, it literally lasts an ice age. I want Tombstone again. Yes. Ah. Got that Peyton Manning tower defense left. Oh, 5 away from another threshold? Mean, dude. Mean. Mean. Alright, let me check the store. I don't think it resets yet. Because I was on this after midnight yesterday. Yeah. Free to play. Free Phenom. Current streak only 3. Losing the passion, huh? No passion. Level 8. Level 9. Ooh, you're a Puka Puka and Pekka Truther too, Cell? Puka Puka Truther. She probably has her boss banded all the way at the top too because it's broken. She abuses it. All of y'all do in off stream, I bet. That card is so good. I don't even see it. Okay, in fairness, I don't even see it. All right. Okay, peeps. I appreciate your company. We are gonna go watch a movie in Discord. Y'all are welcome to join. Film class after. It's a little more than a watch along. Yep. I appreciate it, Ben. I appreciate the bits. Love you guys. You're very cute.